This podcast is intended for adults 18 years and older. It contains explicit language and sexual situations. All thoughts and opinions expressed are of our own and not of those of any specific group, employer, or individual, and is not intended to take as professional advice.
Welcome to the Foreplay Podcast. Join the journey, experiences, and sexual adventures of two high school sweethearts navigating through the swinging lifestyle as millennials. Come along for the ride. Dare to play?
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Foreplay channel. I'm Bella.
This is Jase.
Today's episode, we are talking about 6 ways that the swinging world can differ from the vanilla world. Now, before we jump in, we want to make something really clear. None of the things we're going to be talking about are exclusive to one group or the other. It's not that only non-monogamous people do these things or that people in monogamous relationships don't. Human relationships are way more complex than that, and there's so much overlap between both worlds. After spending over a decade in the swinging lifestyle while also still interacting with everyday vanilla spaces, we've noticed that certain attitudes, behaviors, and dynamics tend to show up more often in one environment than the other. So today we're sharing some of the differences that have stood out to us the most. Again, these aren't hard rules, just tendencies that we've noticed over the years of being a part of both worlds.
One of the biggest differences that we feel like we notice regularly is just overall being really aware and mindful of your sexual health. One thing that is very, very prevalent in the swinging lifestyle is STI testing. And also, in hand in hand with that, using protection is also the norm in the swinging lifestyle. It's the standard for people in the lifestyle to get tested regularly, and not only get tested regularly, but talk about these results. It's very normal in a play setting to have a conversation when you're going over rules and boundaries, go over your recent test result. And also in the lifestyle, people do not view test results and talking about things as awkward or taboo. Really what it is it's preventative, it's caution, and it's what we do to make sure that everyone is feeling safe and also that we are keeping our community safe. There's often this misconception that people in the lifestyle have higher rates of STIs, but that just isn't true. And it's because of these precautions that people in the lifestyle take and how taking your sexual health seriously can really help to lower the chances of STIs being spread. And like I said earlier, that also goes into using protection. Using protection is one of the most common rules and boundaries in the swinging lifestyle. And in the vanilla world, you hear all the time about how people just don't always use protection and how people do not know their status of their sexual health and they do not know their STI results because getting tested regularly just isn't the norm in the vanilla world. So that's one major difference we've noticed, is just that overall taking care of your sexual health and being very aware of it and proactive about it.
Another major difference is how the lifestyle puts couples into situations that can really test their communication skills. When you're navigating attraction, boundaries, emotions, and new experiences together, there are moments that can naturally create pressure or vulnerability. And these moments force you as a couple to communicate openly and honestly, and sometimes in ways you may never had to before. You quickly learn that clear communication is not optional in the lifestyle, but it's actually essential. And over time, this constant practice can strengthen a relationship in ways that carries beyond the lifestyle itself. Couples often become better at expressing their feelings and addressing concerns at the forefront and checking in with each other as well. Instead of avoiding uncomfortable conversations, you learn to lean into them with honesty, curiosity, and respect. The skills developed in these more high-pressure lifestyle moments often translate directly into your everyday life. We've met so many couples, and this is including ourselves, that say communication tools that we've gained through the lifestyle has vastly improved our entire relationship. And something else that surprises many people is how safe lifestyle environments can feel compared to traditional settings. In swinger clubs or at lifestyle events, women can move around freely without constantly worrying about being approached aggressively or harassed. Because consent and respect are so strongly emphasized, the atmosphere tends to be much more controlled and very much more considerate. The community understands rules and boundaries, and respecting these is one of the very key pillars in the lifestyle. If someone doesn't respect these rules and boundaries and is causing issues, it's very typical for these people to be removed from the event. This often creates a level of comfort that can feel very different from a typical bar or nightclub. Instead of dealing with unwanted attention, people can socialize knowing that no truly means no, and that will be respected. And the attention you do receive is very respectful and confidence boosting. Being in an environment where it's a majority couples who are honest and open in their relationship does seem to make a big difference too. Couples do tend to look out for one another, creating a community feeling within the space. For many women especially, that shift in atmosphere makes a massive difference, and being able to feel free and feel sexy without worrying about drawing unwanted attention to yourself lets you truly embrace your sexuality and have that incredible incredible time.
Going off that, if we're at a vanilla space and we're just by ourselves, just us two, I hate even going to the bathroom because I hate leaving Bella in that space by herself. Whereas in the lifestyle, I feel like I can go to the bathroom if, hey, I need to run back to the room, whatever it is. I just know that the community is so safe and welcoming. And like she said, everyone is looking out for everybody, that it also is great on my side because I feel like she's being watched out for if I need to run and do something.
And this is talking about nightlife places. I mean, if I'm at the grocery store, I'm not worried that much. Although I would feel a lot more safe in a lifestyle only grocery store, that I would feel more safe there.
Another big difference is in the community overall and how much people truly want to make connections with each other. In everyday, the vanilla world or vanilla vacations, whatever it is, people tend to stick to themselves. Especially, we've noticed as you get older, it's always tended in those vanilla spaces to be harder and harder to make friends when you're not kind of set up in those places to make friends. Whereas the lifestyle is completely different. The lifestyle is about that connection. And so people go into these spaces to make those connections. And while yes, some people are more to themselves, and that is totally fine, and that is totally great if that is your vibe, as a general rule, most people are truly trying to make those connections. And these are not just those spicy connections. These are friendships. And these are friendships that last for really long times. And you make these incredible friends. Even just acquaintances are so much different. We've noticed that whenever, let's say you're on a lifestyle cruise, you get in the elevator, people are talkative, people are having fun, people are complimenting you. And maybe you never see those people again. But just those brief interactions are so incredible. And maybe you see those people around again, and those relationships build and those friendships grow. One time we had a friend and they were talking about how on a vanilla cruise, let's say, you go and you feel like you're trying to have your own vacation in a group space and you're doing your own family thing in a group space. On a lifestyle trip, you are doing your own thing as a couple, but it feels like you're having vacation sharing something. It feels like it's just such an open and welcoming space. And that's one great thing about this community, is it's so much easier to make friends and make those connections, which is such a big part of this lifestyle. And you show up with the intention of meeting other people, which makes it easier to start conversations and keep those conversations going. We've also noticed that it tends that people really show up as their true authentic selves in this space. Being a swinger or being in a non-monogamous space, you're already kind of in a sub niche. And so whenever you're in a sub niche and you're finding other like-minded people, you kind of have one of your walls down. And so we feel like it's much quicker and easier to make those authentic connections because people truly are showing up as themselves. A lot of the people in the lifestyle are not out about this lifestyle. And so whenever they're in their day-to-day life, they're kind of holding a little part of themselves back, which is totally okay. But when you get in these spaces, you don't have to hold that part of yourself back anymore. And everyone knows it's safe to be your 100% authentic selves, which makes not only those conversations flow easier, but it really allows you to make the deeper connections and quicker connections sharing that.
This podcast is brought to you by us, Bella and Jase. If you're going on a vacation, or maybe you have a gift that you want to give your other lifestyle friends and you're looking for lifestyle clothing, we have the best apparel on the market for you. We have not only clothing, bikinis, swimsuits, we have backpacks, tumblers, cups, anything that you can name, we probably have it. You can find that at foreplay.com/shop.
Let's say you're at a party, you're going on vacation, things are moving a little bit slow. Maybe you want some conversation to flow. Maybe you want to move stuff towards play. Well, we have the perfect game for you. It's called Foreplay the Game. It is a digital and physical lifestyle icebreaker game, and you can find out all about it at foreplay.com/games. That's number 4, OURPLAY.com/games.
If you don't have a lifestyle vacation planned, a resort or a cruise planned, why not? You can join us. You can find that at foreplay.com/playcation. We have not only information about the events and trips that we'll be on this year, but also other options for you as well. And it doesn't cost any extra for you to book through our links, but helps us a lot, helps us continue to be able to make this type of content for you. Now back to the show.
The next thing we've noticed that has a different feel overall is consent. It's kind of what Bella talked about earlier, that consent is truly one of the key pillars of the swinging lifestyle. Consent within your own relationship, as well as consent with others, is always expected and prioritized. No is also always a respected answer in this community. Asking before any physical contact is the norm, not the exception. Ongoing check-ins and that communication are encouraged throughout conversations. And everyone is responsible for maintaining these safe spaces. And people are always looking out for each other. It's like I said earlier with a vanilla club compared to a lifestyle club. people are truly looking after you. People always have your back in these spaces. Also, being able to talk openly and have these clear boundaries help to create a space that feels comfortable for everybody as well. And that's the difference between that vanilla space and the lifestyle space is consent is always being pushed. It's always being talked about. You will walk through a playroom and there will be signs that say, consent matters, sober consent matters. It's all about consent, and it's not that, oh yeah, well, I think this or I think this. No, it's verbal consent. It's yeses. And because consent is just so ingrained in the lifestyle, it just really helps to make for those safe and fun environments.
One last difference is the ability to talk about desire and fantasies a lot more openly and honestly. In the lifestyle, couples often talk about fantasies and desires far more comfortably than in most traditional relationship structures. And instead of suppressing curiosity or feeling embarrassed to bring things up, partners tend to have ongoing conversations about what interests them. And these discussions can include boundaries, fantasies, and things they might want to explore together. And when partners feel safe about sharing thoughts and desires, it creates a deeper sense of honesty and understanding. Many couples find that simply being able to talk openly about these topics improves their intimacy and connection. Over time, this level of communication can remove a lot of stigma about discussing sexuality. Couples learn that sharing desires doesn't weaken their relationship, and in many cases, it actually strengthens it. The ability to speak openly about fantasies becomes another way that partners can build trust and connection with each other. So there you have it, 6 ways that the vanilla world can differ from the swinging lifestyle world. But like we mentioned at the beginning, these things aren't exclusive to any one group. They can exist in any type of relationship or environment and in every community or demographic. No matter how safe or open it may generally be, there's always a few bad apples, so it's never completely risk-free. These are just some differences that we've personally noticed over our last almost 12 years in the swinging lifestyle. And of course, everyone's experience can look a little different, but these have been some of the most consistent patterns that we've seen over time.
So thank you guys so much for listening to this podcast. Hopefully that was able to give you a few different just ideas of how the vanilla world is a little bit different than the swinger world. But let's go ahead and jump into Bella and Jace's
Weekly obsessions.
Would you like to go first?
Sure.
Okay.
My 2 obsessions are food related this time around. My
Okay.
first one is pudding hydrated. So you want to hydrate the chia seeds and the basil seeds put together. So you're getting both of the benefits from the chia seeds and the basil seeds. And I put them in my little boosted drinks or boosted beverages that I've been making lately that just has like electrolytes, hydrating benefits, and protein. I put so much stuff in there. So
So I used to put like chia seeds in protein shakes and stuff. I haven't done it forever, but I guess I never knew what the benefit was. Like, people always just told me to do it. Like, I know, is it fiber? Like, what's the benefit of them?
You want to make sure it's hydrated because you can't just put the seeds in by itself or else you don't get the benefits.
Okay, so I don't think I ever got one benefit from one chia seed I've ever consumed because I just put them in my smoothie and then blended it.
Because you can blend it after it's been hydrated and you'll get the same benefits, but it's the gel that forms when it's hydrated, and it has fiber, and it helps with digestion and helps with gut health and helps keep you fuller longer. And
I don't think I've ever got one benefit from one.
Oh,
I literally
no.
always just
stuck them in.
put them in.
Yeah,
I never
Oh, that's
clearly,
okay, but now you know.
Because I always heard like, oh, you should have chia seeds because it's good for you. And so I was like, okay, I'll just put them in here. But I never, well.
Nah, but now you know.
I just think about how many I just consumed for no reason. It's like corn. I just ate them like corn, like they did nothing.
Surely you got some because they have like omega-3 fats.
But I didn't
and
get the
stuff.
full benefits clearly. That's kind of sad.
I like how they taste though. I like when I don't blend them. I just put them in the drink, and it's not like boba, but it's similar to where you just get. I love textures in my drinks. The more random stuff in there, the better. Like, the more toppings, the better. There's a drink from Charity, I believe, and it's called Happy QQ Family, and it's my favorite fun beverage because it has boba, jellies, red bean. I think there's pudding in there. I would go ahead and put chia seeds in there. It's pretty. It's like half toppings, half liquid. But I like both because I don't know the exact nutrition facts off the dome, but basil seeds have, I think, maybe more protein. One has more something than the other. And so I just do both because then I can get both of the benefits. And they taste
And you
pretty
soak them,
similar.
so you actually get the benefits.
Yeah. That's one of the obsessions. My other one is making these mochi cookies.
Ooh.
And
Yeah.
Jase has really been liking them too. I found the recipe. I believe her name is Kat Liu, K-A-T, and last name L-E-I-U or L-I-E-U. Anyways, she has a lot of different mochi recipes, but it's really just the glutinous rice flour and water. And we use monk fruit sweetener for ours to lower the sugar. But mine, I won't say ours because I'm the one making it, has never turned out quite like hers. I'm also not using the same amount of ingredients though, so obviously that would make sense that it doesn't look like hers. But it's good enough. It tastes good enough.
Tastes great to me.
It has that nice little chewy texture, a little bit soft and not crunchy in a way, but
It's almost like pulley. Like, I don't know how to describe that. Like, there's
it's
like
mushy, yeah.
Or if for anyone who's never had it, it feels a little stretchy. It's like
bouncy.
It's such a. I think if you hate it, you hate it. But if you
Yeah.
like it, I think you like it a lot. And I love, like, mochi donuts are one of my favorite desserts ever, I think. So the cookies, I've never had a mochi cookie before, to my knowledge anyway.
Yeah,
And I
think
love
so.
them.
Yeah,
But you said
And
you want to
they're
make
really
you
easy.
said you want to make a mochi muffin that I think the same girl was making, maybe.
Yeah, it's this. I believe it's the same ingredients, but she just makes the batter that we've been making, or that I keep saying we, but I've been making. It's less mashed potato-y, which is what I need it to be for the cookies, and hers looks more like what it has been. So I think if I just put the batter that I've been making in the muffin tin, it would probably come out like a muffin because I believe it's the same ingredients, just blended differently.
Yeah.
And I also have been putting protein powder in it, so
Ooh, yeah. It's like
has-
a healthy cookie.
kind of, yeah, healthier.
I feel like it really is like a decently healthy cookie overall, like compared to cookies.
Yeah, I don't know how
Compared to like a
much
normal
healthier.
cookie.
But
Remember
if you
that
were
one-
to use a normal, I mean, like almond flour or
I
oat
guess so.
flour or something, I don't know how much rice flour or glutinous rice flour is. It differs.
We went. It's easy to just think because we went into this New York. What was that place in New York? That we
Oh
went to?
my
What's
god,
that place called?
Levon or something.
It's supposed to be this
Levain.
really famous cookie place, and we went there like Christmas one time. And Bella told me, like, this is the most famous cookie place. And the cookie was good.
It was
But we
fine.
saw
It was
them
mid.
making it. And I was like, they just kept putting sugar. And then I looked at it, was like one cookie's worth.
It was crazy. It was probably a good 5 to 6 seconds of just pouring the sugar in there.
And that was like per cookie.
We I remember watching them make it and look at each other and then look back and they were still going.
Yeah, and I was
It
like, what are we eating
wild.
right now? So compared
Just
to that, good Lord, it's a salad.
What are your obsessions?
Okay, I have two accessions as well. There's this one. It's a song by someone named Fresco Trey. It's called Hope. I don't know exactly what kind of music it is. It almost sounds like a little bit like Old Chance the Rapper-ish.
Kind of Ty Verdes, right?
Yeah,
we
or
always
it
call it
almost
happy
has-
rap.
Yeah, and it almost has like this, almost like gospel-ish feel, if that makes sense. Like this sound of just like this happiness, and it's, I don't know how to exactly describe it. Like, so we say happy rap, but it's not really that either. I don't know, but it's just a really cool sound. And so Hope by Fresco Trey. The other one is Next Level Chef. Next Level Chef has been an obsession with me before, or one of us before. We always like it. But this season, the new season that is currently on as of time of filming this, is maybe my favorite season ever. There's one guy named
Is it season
Christian
5?
on it. I think it's season 5.
Yeah.
Named Christian that we know from YouTube.
Or, well, we don't know him.
But we know who he is from YouTube. And so it's kind of always fun when there's people on there that you kind of already like. But
He's so
the
good,
whole,
too.
I don't know, I know it's not a cast, right? I guess it is a cast, but like every person on there, I feel like whenever you watch certain shows, when you really like the people on the show, it makes it even that much fun to watch. And if you don't connect with the people who are on there as much, it's still fun, but not the same. This group is one of my, I feel like I'm cheering for everyone almost equally. And I don't know who my favorite, like it's just for me. And so that makes it really fun.
We have a favorite. Because we want Christian to take the whole thing.
But not like
Right.
normal. I feel like normal, it's like,
We
I
like
really like
one
this
or
one
two
person,
people.
or I really
Yeah.
like this person. Like,
We like 10 people.
yeah. And I mean, everyone's been great. But like, I feel like I really like 10 people. I don't know. It's just, I think that makes it even more fun. And
We should explain what Next Level
that's
Chef
what I
is.
say. Yeah, Next Level Chef is this show, and there's 3 different kitchens. You have a top tier kitchen, a middle kitchen, and a basement kitchen. And there's this platform that is full of different ingredients of food that goes from the top. It stops at the top level at the high level kitchen for 30 seconds, and the contestants have to grab all the ingredients, and then it goes down a floor. Whatever's left over, the middle group grabs, and then it goes to the basement, and then whatever's left over, like the scraps essentially, they have to cook with. And all of the equipment's different, and like the basement has the worst equipment. And then people have to make meals in these different kitchens using whatever ingredients they have. And then if your team like wins, you go up to a different kitchen the next time. It's so fun.
And it's a mentor show, and it's a Gordon Ramsay show, and it's him, Naisha Arrington, and Richard Blaze.
Yeah.
And so not only is it different platforms, but they are mentoring their team. So at the beginning, there's a draft, and they get to choose who they want on their team, and the previous season's winner gets first pick.
Yeah, it's
And
really fun.
it's really fun. I like it so much.
Yeah.
And
It might be I think it's my favorite cooking show.
It's my
like
favorite
I like a
cooking
lot
show.
of cooking shows, but this one's probably my very favorite. It's hectic and chaotic, but it's fun.
Gordon
Yeah.
Ramsay for sure got the idea from the movie The Platform.
Which is an awesome movie if you've never seen it.
Highly recommend. It's I would say a horror genre film.
Yeah.
But it's a prison, I believe, and there's different floors, there's different platforms, and the food at the top is the best food, the most food, and then people are getting it, and then when it gets to the very bottom, people are ravenous just for scraps.
Yeah.
So
it's like a random draw of like what floor you're on in this prison every day, and you wake up, you don't know where you're gonna be, and then that's your meal for the day. So if you're at the end, like you might have like bones left, like nothing,
Yeah.
you just don't eat. But like the top people, like Bella said, go ravenous because they have so much food that time. You never know where you're gonna be. It's a really
I can't
cool
remember
one.
the country that it's from. It's a
I feel
foreign
like
film.
it's like a German movie maybe. But I could be making that up.
Yeah.
I don't know, but The Platform is a really awesome movie. And there's a second one that we actually haven't seen that we need to watch because I loved the first one.
We do. It's so heavy. I think
Yeah.
that's why we put it off for so long.
But it's awesome.
But yeah,
and
it's
Next
really
Level Chef's
great.
awesome. So
Yeah,
that's my
highly
obsessions. But thank you guys so much for listening to this podcast, and we will go ahead and hit you guys with the outro.
Bye.
If you'd like to support the show, you can leave us a 5-star review wherever you're listening to our podcast. All our information will be listed in the show notes below and on our website, fourplay.com. That's number 4, OURPLAY.com. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel where we make videos and vlogs about the swinging lifestyle. Head to fourplay.com/YouTube to watch and subscribe. We have the ultimate adult party game for the sexually inclined called Foreplay the Game that's both digital and physical. It's perfect for breaking the ice and spicing up any party. You can find more information at foreplay.com/games. We also have the best swinger lifestyle, kinky, and adult humor clothing and accessories that you can find at foreplay.com/shop. If you're looking to plan a lifestyle destination, booking through our links at foreplay.com/travel really helps support the show and helps us be able to continue to create this type of content for you. We're on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and more. You can find all our current social media accounts at foreplay.com/socials, and I have an OnlyFans, which you can find at onlyfans.com/BellaLunaVIP. We also have a Facebook group and Discord community and would love for you to join us. You can find the direct links in the show notes below. Lastly, we're on STC and Cassidy at Foreplay, and you can get a free full membership trial by using our link. You can email us at hello@foreplay.com with any questions or comments, or head to foreplay.com/ask. Again, all our information will be listed in the show notes below, and we thank you so much for listening to our podcast. See you in the next one. Bye!